Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Exercise of the Week, where we go over a couple exercises that can help you manage or prevent pain that you might feel as a gamer. This week we're going to be focusing on the lower back, and especially if you sit in a posture like this, what we call extension or too much arching of your lower back. And because of that, you might feel discomfort or pain in this region, in the muscles we call your paraspinals, the muscles of your back. And I've written a little more about this in depth in an article that I call 1HP Medkit. So if you guys are curious, you guys can check that out in the description. But when we sit like this for longer periods of time, it actually causes certain muscles to become stiff and other muscles to become more weak. And typically what we notice is that the muscles at the front of our hip, called the psoas, becomes shorter or tight, and that causes the glute on the opposite side, your butt, to become weaker because it becomes a little more lengthened. But there's an underlying physiologic mechanism that causes it to not work as well, or what we call inhibited. So these exercises are gonna work to undo that. So we're gonna stretch or address the tightness of the psoas, then we're gonna turn on the muscles of the butt, and then we're gonna strengthen the butt. So we're gonna do that in that order. Stretch the psoas, activate the glute, and then strengthen the glute. Those are the 3 exercises that we're gonna be doing today. So here we go. I wanted to go over a couple situations that you guys can perform this series of exercises throughout the day, and you guys can use it as a way to not only prevent but to manage any current lower back pain that you guys might be feeling if you sit with that extension based posture. But this is also for anyone that might be feeling any discomfort in their knee. If you guys go to the gym frequently and do squats, do deadlifts, do lunges, there's a great time that you guys can do this series of exercises. So first, after your guys' gaming session is when you guys can perform the stretch, the activation, and the strengthening, because we expect that, again, when you sit for long periods of time, the psoas will stiffen up, the glute will be inhibited, it won't work as well, so you want to undo that stress. Secondly, for you gym goers that do squats, deadlifts, lunges, crossover step-ups, anything with the lower extremity, this can be helpful in activating your glute and making sure that during your movement, assuming that you do it with the right form, proper hip hinge, knees not going too far past the toes, assuming that you do it with the right form, it ensures that you use your glute more than your quad during hip dominant movements, right? Like your squat, like your deadlift. You don't want to overuse your knees in those positions and exercises, and that might be the reason why you're currently feeling some discomfort in your knees. This exercise series can be something you can do as a warm-up before you start to do those compound exercises. And lastly, you can do this exercise series if you expect to be on your feet for a long time during the day. You can use it as a warm-up. So if you plan on going to Disneyland for an entire day and walking, you can use it as a warm-up to ensure, again, you use your glutes more, because you can consider your glutes as the core of your lower back. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We're actually gonna come out with another part for this lower back series that's gonna address the flexion based posture. So if you sit with a more slouched posture, which definitely a lot of us do, so I wanna make sure that you guys get a series of exercises you can do to, again, warm up or address and undo any stress from sitting for long periods of time. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.